Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my Real Madrid story. I remain your boy, Salami, 2S. Uh, I'm just going to get right into it. Ceballos is not a Real Madrid level player and needs to leave. This game against Villarreal is a typical example of a game of two halves. Villarreal started strongly. We were able to contain their press. It was a bit difficult at times, very early in the game, but we got out of it, and then we started getting in the game, and we scored. Arda Guler again. The game was going so well that at halftime we were 4-1 up. 4-1. I don't remember the last time that Real Madrid gave up a 3-goal lead. We could have lost this game, just so you know, because Sorloth lost a couple more chances, easier chances than the ones they even scored. And as I was watching the game, I needed to rein my reaction in because I was not happy. I was more than not happy, but I'm not going to express that here. I was not happy. A lot of crosses was coming from Fran Garcia's side. It was just, they were just going through that place, through his wing. Crosses upon crosses upon crosses. And Militao was unable. He had one small sequence. He started really poorly. Then he had the sequence when we were like a couple of goals up. He was doing really well. But in the second half, he was skinned alive by Sorloth. He could not track Sorloth's run. He could not even be. He failed to be a nuisance to Sorloth, which is something that a Rudiger does really, really well. Sorloth scored 4 goals, and you could trace all of it to Militao. Was at fault for all of it, not just him though. Then there is Dani Ceballos. Oh God, Fran Garcia won the ball in the box 18, gave it to that turntable man chance, and you were turning till you made a mistake and they got one back. A game that was set up to end with us without conceding a goal, because if they had not scored that first one, I kid you not, they might not have scored again. They saw that we were prone to mistake. They pressed and pressed and pressed, and we're just giving the ball up. Even at the Guler at some point. But I wanted to start on the bad side. Lunin, I'm sorry. Like, this was a game to audition. Yes, you got us through the most difficult part of Champions League, but you cannot be conceding 4. I know it happened to Couture last year against Girona. Castellanos basically skinned him alive as well. But anyway, it just goes to show that Militao is not ready. I get that he's just coming back from an ACL, but from a physical standpoint, he's way off. From an awareness standpoint, he's way off. He's not ready for the game at the highest level. And thank God we're able to see this in a somewhat meaningless game. I would have loved for us to finish with 99 points, but the best we can get right now is 97, I think, because we're on 94 right now. That's if we win against Betis on Saturday. Dani Ceballos, I know you are still under contract with us for about 3 or 4 more years, but please actively look for somewhere else to go. You've tried. Okay, I thought the guys at Arsenal were just being unnecessarily wicked, but they were right. I did not say it. My bias did not allow me to say it, but you are not good enough. It's that simple for a club like Real Madrid. Maybe you should go back to Betis or something and then go and enjoy, just be turning tables since you like to play like Iniesta. And his problem is Real Madrid will have the ball. We want to move the ball from our end to the opponent's end as fast as possible. But he wants to hold the ball. Why? Just pass the ball. You don't need all the unnecessary holding the ball, turning this way, turning that way. Why? Why? Anyway, I hope this is the last we see of you. Like, you should not even show up for the final game against Betis next week Saturday. Thank God we played the first team. We say Jude Bellingham. Like, you cost us, you and Militao, cost Jude Bellingham a shot at the Pichichi. 4 goals. Terrible. Terrible. In case you don't realize, this is according to SofaScore. Rudiger and Militao 6.4, 6.3. I think Militao should be even way less than, should be like 2 point something. It was terrible. Very terrible. Very, very terrible. Fran Garcia 6.2. Be fair, but he was at fault for a couple of the goals as well. But the crosses were just coming, like he fails to lock that place down. The crosses were coming in and they were very good crosses. It was as if he wasn't even there, and that's the difference between him and Felamendi. Anyway, it was a millionaires game. You don't need to overreact. It was an audition and a lot of people failed. The only bright spot in this game was Arda Guler. Well taking goals. There are sequences, there are times in the game where he was not there. We didn't see him. But when he gets on the ball, you could tell the talent is there. The execution is there. 6 shots on target, 6 goals. That's fucking amazing. It's very, very amazing. Like, something to be happy about. And you can see why we need a Joselu in the team, because Mbappe coming, Hendrik coming, they don't have this kind of profile. So we need to still have him in the team. And I'm really, really worried that we might not ever get to see that top Militao again, because ACL is, you see what happened when it happened to Asensio. He never recovered. He never really recovered. We thought Asensio was going to be what Vini is right now, because he had that in him as well. But after that injury, and Alaba as well, so, and Nacho is leaving. Anyway, not trying to cause anybody to panic, but we'll figure it out. Joselu has a 7.0. He had a goal. Great game from Lord Vasquez, may be pleased. Great game from Arda Guler. Was our best player on the pitch. Should have won man of the match if not for the the crazy performance from Alexander Sorloth. Pavard 6.9, Modric 6.9, Brahim 7.5, had 2 assists. Vasquez 8.7, had 2 assists. Ceballos 6.3. Really? I don't agree. Lunin 6.5. Yeah, considered 4 fucking goals. What do you expect? Kamavinga came in, restored some balance. That's when we stopped conceding anyway. 7.0. Nacho came in. You could see the pairing between Nacho, like those two have to start, and Rudiger has to start. 6.8. Rodrigo had a really good sequence of dribbles. Was good. I like this Mario Martin. Oh, I liked it. As small as he is, and with his small frame, he's a very physical player. I like that. Please and please, either he's promoted or Nico Pass is promoted. I like this boy a lot. And I mean a lot. Thank you, Ancelotti, for bringing him in. We rested a lot of our first team players. Couture did not start anyway. I think Couture is going to be starting the Champions League final. It was not obvious before. It's very obvious now. Dani was rested. Felamendi was rested. Jude was rested. Cruz was rested. And Vini was rested as well. We still have Alaba out. We still have Tchouameni out. I don't think Tchouameni should be rushed. He's not going to play the final. He will be there to support, but it's fine. It's fine. But I have to also mention that it was a great game from Villarreal as well. Really great game from them. They made the game. It was so end-to-end. Every time they were crossing the ball, I was just like, oh, this could possibly be a goal. Great game from Villarreal, I have to say. Really great game. Anyway, this is the penultimate game. We have one more game, and it's going to be at home at Santiago Bernabeu against Real Betis, who lost. But I'd love to see Jude in, to get that reading, but I also understand that he could get injured and things like that. But we have one more game before the game against Champions League final against Dortmund. Very, very optimistic that we'll come out of that game with really good results. But I really would have loved for Jude to win the Pichichi. But I think Jude is going to win the best player. He's going to win best. You can't give it to Vini. Vini can win Ballon d'Or, but Jude is going to win the best player in Spain. Yeah, in the league. It just has to be him. It just has to be him. Without him, we would not have gone this far. We would not be even this close. Right? It was clutch for us in so many moments. Vini was as well, but mostly Jude. Mostly Jude. When the gap could have been way longer between us and Barcelona, it was coming clutch for us so many times. That first half of the season, if not for the issue after Valencia, the red card, and then he got injured and he lost his form a bit. Well, Jude has had a phenomenal first season at Real Madrid. He has had that. So, hats out to him. Yeah, I'm going to keep the reaction short. I'm going to keep my analysis short. But I was not happy with the game. I won't lie to you, especially performances from Militao. We had more ball possession than them. They had more expected goals than us. Yes, they created so many. At some point, I think it was around the 80th minute, there had been like 28 to 29 shots exchanged between us and them, and 8 of those shots had gone in. Amazing game. We created big chances than we did. They had 21 total shots. We had 12. Yeah, total shots altogether was around 30 something. We had 3 goalkeeping saves. Like Lunin did his best. None of those goals were his fault. We can chalk that down to Militao and Dani, Ceballos and Fran Garcia. Very terrible game from them. Equal number of corner kicks. They had more fouls than we did. We had more passes than they did. Interesting. Equal number of tackles, 24. Equal number of yellow cards. Yeah. Man, it was. They had more shots off targets. They had 1 shot hitting the woodwork. They had 7 shots on target. We had 6. So our goal shot conversion ratio is a bit higher. Well, game ended 4-4, so who cares? Blocked shots, they had more blocked shots, they had more shot of targets, they had more shots inside the box. At 17 we had 8. Huge. Shots outside the box, 4-4. Big chances scored, 3-3. Big chances missed. They had 1, we had 0. I think it was that free header by Sorloth that it did not. We had more through balls. They had more touches in the penalty area, 45 to 21. They committed more fouls in the final third. Just 1 offside. Yeah, if you would like to see more of this, just go to sofascore.com. You see a lot of this. And I need to, apart from Sorloth, this Traore guy that came in eventually was a menace. I really liked the way he plays. It was a menace. Even Bailey was the equivalent of Militao for them. It was quite terrible. The first 3 goals, it was though He was just a terrible defender. He was a terrible defender. Anyway, that's I'm going to leave it there today. It wasn't a very serious game. It was mostly second stream, the B team, and audition for those who used to be in the A team that could potentially come back to the 18. It is sure right now that Militao should not start the final game by any injuries. Lunin, I don't fault you for any of the goals, but 4. Okay. It's bad for confidence. Fran Garcia, Dani Ceballos needs to leave. Right? I don't care how it happens, he needs to leave. I'm happy that we're renewing Modric for 1 more season and Cruz as well, but that means we get to lose both of them at the same time. So we need to plan for that. We need to have a plan for that because it won't be cool. It will not be cool at all. So I would have loved for them to go one after the other, not both at the same time. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Yeah, so that's it from me. Thank you, everyone, for watching, for staying tuned. So what's going to be happening after, apart from post-match reaction, I'm going to keep busy during the summer transfer window, do some reviews, and maybe watch a couple of videos with you guys. But most especially, we'll be talking about the news in the transfer window, not just about us, but our opponents as well. That's something I'm going to incorporate quite soon. Thank you once again. Please do not forget to like if you've come this far. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to leave me a comment. Real Madrid, everyone.